Well, hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing for you Maelove's new Fade Away Brightening Serum. But before I do that, give this video a thumbs up if you like skincare product reviews from a board-certified dermatologist. Be sure you're subscribed and you have your bell notifications on. That way YouTube lets you know as soon as my videos go live. All right, Maelove is a cruelty-free and vegan brand. I reviewed a handful of their products a long time ago, and I particularly like their sunscreen. You guys let me know in recent comments I saw that they came out with this Fade Away Brightening Serum. So I've been giving it a go to review it. What is it? It's a serum intended to brighten up hyperpigmentation. It has several ingredients in it that are established for improving dark spots, lightening up freckles, lightening up sunspots, and potentially helping to improve melasma. It has kojic acid in it. Kojic acid is a compound that is actually produced by fungi. It functions to inhibit the enzyme tyrosinase by chelating copper in the active site of the enzyme. Tyrosinase, if you're not familiar, is the enzyme responsible for the rate-limiting steps of pigment production or melanin production in the skin. Kojic acid also is an antioxidant, which is important when you're thinking about targeting hyperpigmentation because ultraviolet radiation that lead to free radical production can then subsequently trigger more production of melanin. So by having an antioxidant property, that can help with that as well. Kojic acid is also desirable in skincare products because it is a natural preservative. So having it in there can prolong the shelf life, in theory, of a given product. In vitro data, meaning cells in a dish, suggest also that kojic acid can function as a UV protector, which is likewise going to be beneficial. Of course, to emphasize, this is not a replacement for sunscreen, and in order for it any product to work in fading dark spots, hyperpigmentation, it's got to be used in conjunction with sunscreen and sun protective behaviors like wearing a broad-brimmed hat, seeking shade when you're outdoors, not staying out in the sun too long, wearing sun protective clothing. 1% kojic acid in clinical trials has been shown to be effective for lightening sunspots, freckles, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and melasma. In contrast to hydroquinone, which is the gold standard skin lightening ingredient, kojic acid can be safely used long-term provided the individual tolerates it. The main side effect with using kojic acid is it's possible, as with any ingredient in anything that you put on your skin, to develop a contact dermatitis to it. There's also some thought that with long-term uninterrupted use, it could potentially make you more sensitive to the sun. The other thing about kojic acid, which we won't be able to say much about in terms of this product, is my understanding, and I'm not a cosmetic chemist or formulator, is that kojic acid as an ingredient, it has some stability issues. There are different forms of kojic acid that are thought to be more stable and overcome this hurdle. For example, kojic acid dipalmitate is thought to be more stable. To what extent that's going to impact this product, I'm not sure. All that is listed as an ingredient is kojic acid, so I can't say anything about the overall stability and performance of the kojic acid in this. It's one of those things, you know, it's a cosmetic. So things we don't know about the kojic acid in this are like what the percentage is. Is it an effective percentage strength? Do we even know the most effective percentage strength? Is it stable in here? Hard to say. That's going to be the case though with any skincare product. Kojic acid can be used by itself or in conjunction with other skin lightening ingredients. Most often it is used alongside other skin lightening ingredients in topical products to target dark spots. The other ingredient in this is alpha-arbutin. Alpha-arbutin is an ingredient that is naturally found in many plants, but it is a derivative of hydroquinone, meaning basically it is hydroquinone plus D-glucose. It inhibits the enzyme tyrosinase competitively, and it also inhibits the maturation of little pigment packets or melanosomes within the melanocyte, the pigment cell. Now, in contrast to hydroquinone, arbutin is not cytotoxic to the melanocytes, the cells that make pigment. You see, hydroquinone, it actually will damage the melanocytes, the cells that make pigment. And arbutin is thought to not do that, and therefore doesn't come with that risk of potentially bleaching unaffected skin or rebound worsening hyperpigmentation. While there are some small studies demonstrating clinical benefit when using arbutin to target hyperpigmentation and melasma, truthfully, The clinical research is kind of lacking, but it is frequently found in many skin lightening ingredients and it has a plausible mechanism of action that's been shown, at least in vitro studies. The studies that we do have look at arbutin at 3% strength. Arbutin, because it's basically D-glucose plus hydroquinone, it might actually break down into hydroquinone. It can do this potentially in a variety of ways, just through storage conditions, either from the raw materials or from just being in the bottle and shipping. It's theoretically possible that it degrades into hydroquinone. The bacteria on your skin might actually break it down into hydroquinone. Or when you put it on your skin and you subsequently go outdoors, UV exposure might break it down into hydroquinone. Do I think it's going to result in you basically using hydroquinone and running into the risks that come along with long-term use of hydroquinone? No, I don't. But I point this out because hydroquinone is not considered safe in pregnancy, and because of this theoretical chance that arbutin breaks down into hydroquinone, would likewise caution use during pregnancy as well. The main side effect with arbutin, similar to kojic acid, is that it can lead to a contact dermatitis. You can develop an allergy to it. Again, that can happen with any ingredient. Then there's licorice root extract. Licorice root has compounds in it that can portend benefit for lightening up dark spots, hyperpigmentation. Namely, the compound Arbutin has been shown to inhibit tyrosinase, leading to improvement in hyperpigmentation. Licorice root, as a reminder from some of my other videos, also has a variety of other compounds in it that are anti-inflammatory, and that can help in improving redness as well. And then the other ingredient that stands out to me in this product for specifically potentially improving hyperpigmentation is glutathione. Glutathione is an antioxidant, and when applied to the skin, it may help in scavenging free radicals that would otherwise lead to upregulation of pigment production. So those are some of the main ingredients in this product that are going to target hyperpigmentation. It also has a blend of botanic extracts, and those, I believe, are what give it this green coloration. Now, botanic extracts, kind of a mixed bag. You don't really know what you're getting, but they may have antioxidants, and this product also has hyaluronic acid, which is hydrating and helps to improve the look of wrinkles, fine lines, and by improving the moisture content of the top layers of the skin, it can kind of just almost instantly improve the look of discoloration simply by hydration and light scattering. Those are the ingredients. Let's talk about how to actually use the product. The instructions tell you to apply 1 dropper's worth. So not just a few drops, but an entire dropper's worth. You can use it up to once a day. You could use it either in the morning or in the evening. All right, so I just got out of the shower. My skin is still a little bit damp. Oftentimes, I will first come in with the Timeless Hyaluronic Acid Serum and put this on over it. But tonight, just to show you guys how it goes on the skin, like what it looks like, I'm just gonna do it by itself. But to be clear, this is a lot thinner in consistency in comparison to this, and they actually end up layering together really nicely. And then I put a moisturizer on over, which I'll show you that step. But tonight I'm not gonna do the Timeless, I'm just gonna do this so you guys can see. But one thing about this product is there's quite a bit of separation, which you'll see. So I give it a good shake. It's much thicker than serums typically are. So it instructs you to use a full dropper's worth, and that is what a full dropper's worth is. All right, and then my skin is damp still, so I'm just going to massage it in. I don't experience any irritation or stinging with this. I also take it down to my neck, and then I do the forehead as well. And I have had success taking it like to here, but if you find that this product is irritating, it's more likely to be even more irritating around the delicate skin of the eyelids. But for me, I've had no issue with it, and I find that it kind of brightens up the under eye area. It dries kind of filmy, so I just go ahead and come on over with a moisturizer. Currently, I've been using the Aveeno Daily Facial Moisturizer. Really like this. But to be clear, if you wanted to layer a more lightweight serum on underneath it, you certainly could. And I've been doing that with the Timeless serums. I really feel like within a few minutes of putting it on though, the skin does start to brighten up a little bit. I don't know if that's all in my imagination, but this particular product, the outcome that I get, the results, I think are mostly through the hydration. it's very hydrating. In my experience with this product, I found that I prefer using it in the evening because I do find that sunscreen applied over this during the day starts to pill. It's a very thick, viscous formula. Can you use this alongside other products? You can, provided you tolerate the combination. This product is labeled as a serum, but it's actually pretty viscous. And so if you use other serums in your routine and they're thinner in consistency, apply those first and then apply this. And then you can apply a thicker cream or moisturizer on over. Now, if you find that this product causes irritation, back down to using it just every other day. Some people do find that the kojic acid is a bit irritating, and if it's causing too much irritation for you, then I would not suggest continuing with it, because irritation in the skin is a major driving force for worsening hyperpigmentation. And that is presumably exactly what you don't want. I'm not sure if you can appreciate here on the bottle, but I have used this product to about there. So I have roughly a third left of it. So I feel as though I have used it for a sufficient length of time to give you my personal subjective experience using it, my opinion on it. I personally found this product to be very easy to tolerate for me personally, and I found it very hydrating. In fact, I found it to be similar to another product in terms of the results. Do you guys remember the Li effector I used to talk about? Many of you have notified me that that product, they changed up the formulation, they've added fragrance. This product, I would say, in terms of the results that I see with this, is very similar. So if you were using that and you're unhappy with the formulation change and you're looking for an alternative, consider this. It's very hydrating and very moisturizing. As you guys know, I've been using the serums from Timeless, and those are much thinner in consistency. So the way I've been doing this is after I cleanse my skin at night, I apply a few drops of the Timeless serum, and then I apply this on over it. But I have tried using this without the Timeless serum, and I still see those kind of dramatic hydrating effects. It's a very moisturizing, hydrating serum. Another product for dark spots that I frequently recommend is the PCA Skin Pigment Gel. That is a gel vehicle, and a lot of you guys have commented that you find it very drying, and I would agree it can be on the drying side. It does have alcohol denaturing in it to help with penetration of the ingredients, but it can be drying, especially if you get it near the delicate skin of the eyes. It's one of my favorite products, but it can be on the drying side. This product, I think, is a great alternative in that instead of those drying effects, it's actually very hydrating and very moisturizing. And I do appreciate an improvement in skin tone with this. It's almost instantaneous, and I believe that's due to simply improvement in hydration of the skin. I can't really speak to the efficacy of the actual active ingredients. Those take some time to work, and I don't have any active hyperpigmentation, but I do think that the product overall is going to improve the look of skin tone, at least at any rate, through the moisturizing effect. It's $36.95, which is not inexpensive. If you don't have any sunspots, age spots, hyperpigmentation that you're looking to improve the appearance of, I don't think this is going to be worth your money. There are far less expensive hydrating serums, but if you actually have some hyperpigmentation, especially since summer is coming to an end, maybe you got some darkening of freckles, sunspots, age spots, that you're looking to improve the appearance of, and you want a serum that is hydrating and moisturizing, I think you might be happy with this. Possible issues you may run into with this are going to be irritation, especially since not only does it have ingredients like kojic acid that for some people can be irritating, but it also has all these other botanic extracts, and those can be a bit of an unknown territory and cause problems for some people. The formula is vegan and it's cruelty-free. I actually really like it. I would repurchase it again. As I said, I use this at nighttime. After washing my face, cleansing it, rinsing the cleanser off, I applied a Timeless serum, and then I applied this on over it, gave it a few minutes to absorb, and then I put moisturizer on over it. If you use this by itself with no moisturizer on over it, it kind of dries a little filmy, sticky, tacky. And for that reason, I found if I tried using it in the daytime and put sunscreen on over it after it dried fully, well then I would get some pilling. So that's why I like using it at night. This may be a product that you actually end up using, liking, seeing results from, and then not repurchasing, because it may get you the lightening and sunspots and age spots that you're looking for, and then you continue on with aggressive sun protection, and it's not maybe necessarily something that you repurchase all the time. So that's my review. Let me know in the comments if you guys have tried this serum out, what your experience with it was. I've enjoyed it, and I think it's good, although with the caveat that when it comes to cosmetic ingredients, you can never really say for sure if they're actually getting into the skin and working, if they're stable in the formulation, like kojic acid, for example. But I actually do like the results that I'm seeing with it, and I think it is well formulated. It's very hydrating. If you were on the fence about buying it, hopefully this review helps you out in terms of making a decision. On the end slate, I'm going to put my video reviewing the Timeless serums if you want to check that one out. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.